When you're watching a movie, TV show, or porn, there are some sexual acts that look amazing, but when you try and pull them off in real life, however, you discover they don't live up to the hype. Putting this out there for you guys for a moment here. What sex act did you try and pull off that ended up failing miserably for you?
Missionary.
You
trying to pull it off, and it just doesn't work.
That's too
I
bad.
keep trying to get some of that, and it just won't happen.
Car sex comes up. Listen, when they film these scenes for like movie and TV shows, there's a whole scene of people involved in setting it up. Sometimes the things even has like a whole side of it shaved off. Right? It's not a traditional car.
No. They have room in there. There's room for everyone's legs.
There's no banging of the head against the window, the seat belt buckle up someone's ass, or the nugget on the floor to spoil the mood.
Yeah.
Or the cops.
Or the cops.
Yeah.
The mood.
Or the cops.
Which happens to people.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It's happened to both of you guys.
Oh, yeah. It's happened to me.
You've had the cops spoil
twice.
the mood
I've had the cops on me.
during car love.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I've always been too fat for car love.
It's
I almost die like trying to reach a lighter, you know.
Oh yeah.
In a car, like
it's not great. It's definitely not great.
Phil's with us here on the Dave and Chuck lines. What sex act sounded great in theory but did not actually live up to the hype for you?
I'm hoping my wife ain't listening. I used 2 vibrators, and it didn't work out. It was too much power.
Oh, you went full power. Yeah, you went too high. Yeah. Yeah, you blasted her bits into oblivion.
Her face was red as a tomato.
Yeah,
Too much power.
You overdid it, my friend.
Too
You
much
overdid
power.
it.
he showed up to the bedroom like General Grievous with 2 lightsabers.
Forearms.
I have you now, babe. This guy said, my wife and I are larger people.
Yep.
I tried the move of putting her up against the wall and put a hole in the drywall.
Oh my God! It was like when the Hulk and the Iron Man were fighting.
I mean,
You don't want your sex life to be compared to Hulk and Iron Man.
no. Nope. But, I mean, drywall will give way faster than you realize, I think.
Oh, that's mortifying for the lady.
You have to know, as a bigger couple, the wall stuff isn't for you.
Don't you just laugh? I'm sure.
I
I'm sure
mean,
they
I
would
think-
laugh
hope
at
either
it.
that or you're crying.
You laugh, but you're
Well,
also
I mean, if you know you're
quite
bigger,
upset about the wall damage.
Yeah, that's not good.
You know?
What is the sex act that sounded great but didn't really work out for you? Someone said I stopped on a 4-wheeler trail up north in the woods. We both had the urge and went at it. But neither of us could finish because we were both getting eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we know someone who was eaten alive by
Yeah, we do.
mosquitoes. Yeah,
We do.
Wonder how that happened, huh? And is that, do you text in?
We weren't having any sex at the time.
No, you weren't.
No. Trying to set up a tent, you know?
Yeah.
Out of mosquitoes.
Yeah.
But I have had outdoor experiences.
Do they live up to the hype or
10
no?
out of 10. I'd do it again.
10 out of
Oh,
10.
wow.
It
Wow.
lived up to the hype.
Sure
Loves
did.
it. He loves it.
Get me outside.
Big fan of outdoor sex.
Yeah.
Jason. Anonymous is in Royal Oak.
Yeah, hi, my name's Devin.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Or Anonymous, sorry.
See, you blew that one there, bud.
Oh, doodly boo.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. My wife's at work. She's not listening.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I had this chick when I was stationed in the military out in California,
Mhm.
and she found me at a bar once. I worked security in bars, but anyway, started seeing her, and I had her on her back. I don't know what the position's called, but legs up, and I'm going to Pound Town,
Uh-huh.
and I slipped out. And when I went back in, I went in the back door.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And
Misfire.
she freaked out, started crying, like she shot across the bed, started crying. And the crazy thing about it is she still wanted to see me and started stalking me after that. She found some of my Marines on base out on town asking if they knew me and stuff. So I don't know, man. She was like stalking. I don't know how, but She was following me, found out who my Marines were, and then just seeing them out on town, started asking questions about me, where I was.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it changed her. Something unlocked.
Yeah.
Something unlocked.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anonymous Devin, thanks for calling in.
Your wife's calling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You better go. You better go. Yeah.
You did anal with who?
Oh, I mean, that's a rough one to hear. That
Yikes.
is a rough one for the wife to hear.
Married to a Devon and Royal Oak who was a Marine.
Yeah, not easy to figure out.
Doug is in Fort Myers. Doug, what is a sex act that sounded great but didn't live up to the hype?
Well, a buddy of mine talked me into having a threesome with this girl he met at the Galleria.
Okay.
Yep.
So we did. We started off, and when he dropped his pants, he was hung like a tennis ball can.
Oh, wow. That's intimidating.
Yep.
So I was intimidated right off the bat. So started off, he's on his back, and she's doing whatever to him, and I'm coming from behind. And she asked me not to finish inside her, so I didn't.
Yep, nice.
So I pulled out and finished. Well, it happened to land on his leg.
Oh, God. Come on, man.
He started screaming like he was on fire.
Well, sure.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
if I roll, I'm going to roll it around on me. You got to get it. You got to get it. You've got to get it off.
And then the next day, we just kind of looked at each other very ashamed and just never really spoke about it afterwards.
It was a special bond you guys
Oh,
had.
my God.
It's a great story.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Doug,
That is crazy. Screaming like he was on fire.
I understand it. I can't even imagine it.
That's so revolting.
It's why, like, the Silence of the Lambs scene is, to me, is, like, off-putting, because you just, like, can't even imagine being
Finished upon.
Oh, God. What a wild one.
Buddy. Come on. That is.
It's got to be a real risk.
Well, sure. When there's two people that can finish
Yep.
upon others in
Yep.
part of the sex act,
Yep.
you got to look out here.